Hello and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a WRC 2017 review of Rally Sweden. What a weekend of rallying action it has been here in Sweden and Norway in the very Icelandic conditions with the snow of Sweden has delivered once again, as snow has been a plentiful surprise and has proved for some unpredictable conditions throughout the weekend. And after Sebastien Ogier's win last time out in Monte Carlo, it was not to be for the defending champion here in Sweden, as the first half of the rally was dominated by Thierry Neuville. Although Jari-Matti Latvala, even in the first half of the rally, was showing his true pace, but then after Thierry's crash again on a Saturday afternoon, if he could just get a Saturday afternoon right, I'm sure he will win, because he has been fast in Monte, he was fast in Sweden, but basically two written off weekends because he just binned it basically. And by that stretch, he's not going to win this championship. It is looking quite juicy in the championship after now Jari-Matti Latvala won Rally Sweden. Second was Ott Tanak, third was Sebastien Ogier, fourth was Danny Sordo, fifth was Craig Breen, ahead of Elfyn Evans was in sixth position. So a very interesting order at the end of Rally Sweden then, which is gonna set us up for a very juicy championship. Just got the monitor over here with the driver standing on. So Latvala leads on 48 after he took the power stage as well. Second was Ogier, managed to get second place in the power stage. Third place on the last place on the podium in Rally Sweden after his win in Monte Carlo. Third is Tanak on 33, so the top two already starting to pull away. Then in fourth place, Danny Sordo, he is on 25. Fifth is Craig Breen on 20. Sixth is Elfyn Evans on 18. Then it's Lefebvre on 10. Eighth is Neuville on 8. Ninth, Pardon, and 10th is Mikkelsen. 10th is Mikkelsen in the WRC standings, even though he is competing in WRC 2 and didn't finish Rally Sweden. You know, that is just been how crazy it is. On the other end of the scale, Chris Meek is 14th overall on just 2 points. Yeah, Chris needs to have a hard, long look at himself and needs to think what he's going to do going forward. And perhaps all-out attack is not quite working right now, so he perhaps needs to hold back a bit and say, I'm not going to push 110% because I'll hit a rock, I'll crash into a gully. You know, that's the whole point of rallying, is you need to moderate yourself. You know, I don't understand why Thierry Neuville was giving it the absolute fucking biscuit. He had a half a minute lead. The same thing in Monte. You know, he drove. He wasn't under any pressure from behind, but he was like, I need to go, do. But he didn't, and he threw away 2 rally wins. And but I suppose, as everyone says, that's motorsport. So at the end of the day, they're all right. But you know, I just think if you're in that kind of position, why do you need to push 110%? Because you don't. Because you're going to overstep the limit, and then that's it. That's not just a win gone down the drain. That is a load of points, and that is a potential championship going down the drain. I know we're only round 2, but you know, even at this point, you're starting to see a pattern, and the pattern we're seeing is that this Toyota is very, very fast, especially in the hands of Jari-Matti Latvala, as I thought potentially them only having 2 cars would be an issue. Not at all. You know, Latvala, that was an inspired move from him. He was kind of forced his hand when VW pulled out, as was Ogier, but going to Toyota, that was very inspired. Very, very inspired from Jari-Matti, which means he leads the championship obviously, and he'll be hoping to carry this form into Mexico, which is a rally he has won before, and he'll be hoping to do the same again. As for Ogier, he seemed a little bit sketchy at points during the weekend. With he had his little spin first thing today as he span on the first corner of the first stage of stage number 15. So that was interesting, but nothing really dramatic has happened today. It all kind of happened on Friday, Saturday. Meat crashed on Friday and really badly, which ruled him out, really put him under WRC 2 regulation. Same can be said for Mads Osberg, although he did do the biggest jump over Colin's crash, so we can take some solace from that. As for Thierry Neuville, who was the rally leader up until that point, as I've kind of been moaning about his demise, he crashed on Saturday afternoon yet again. So that's a bit disappointing. So now we head to Mexico. Rally Sweden has delivered the classic snow-filled skies and landscape of Sweden and Norway has delivered, with the Icelandics coming out in force to support the likes of Latvala, Osberg and Mikkelsen. And now we will go to Mexico, and that'll be interesting to see how the Toyota especially gets on around Mexico, and the different kind of tinge of the Fords, the Toyotas, and see if Neuville can actually finish a rally in a decent position, as he should do. And if he can, you never know, he might even win it. So that's kind of it, to be honest. Not a very long review, but it wasn't a rally that loads happened. Also, obviously, shout out to Ott Tanak, looking like he could have potentially snagged his first WRC victory, but not to be. He I think he's still a threat this year on 33 points. Long way to go. Obviously, if you can finish the rallies at this point, you're doing well. Finishing the rallies well. Tanak has been on the podium. He was third in Monty and second here in Sweden. Potentially a win for him in Mexico. Who knows? But that's about it. And thank you very much. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. And that's all. Goodbye.